Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we started off Act 2. We were a little bit evil, made our way to the Moonrise Towers, killed some goblins, freed Farah, who's now on the team. Came over to the Harpers in their camp, and all of them are now dead. So,
Don't waste a step.
I do feel a little bad about that. I think Jahira can potentially be nice. Never had so many cats to count in to see if you're missing. No. I can't say I've had the pleasure of having quite that many cats. That sounds like a lot. Also, this is an evidence chest. This is where you get locked up if you do something bad. Fair enough. What's that wall? Is that anything fancy there? No, it's just a pattern. Good to see you, Boseku. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. Evidence chest has some money in it. Sure. You know, I ought to take the pearl as well. You can see. Detention cell key. I don't think I need in there, I'll be honest. I don't think we're going to get arrested. 7 cats. That is quite a lot, yeah. It's almost 8. It's almost 8 cats. I am also noticing, though,
That's curious.
spider web. Is that a door back there? That's a door. Huh. I mean, I'll have to feel out what's in there, I think. I'm not actually sure I remember. I think there was something down here. Like, I'm vaguely aware of that. Oh, we've got a door. With... I mean, there's a cracked wall. This one's easy enough to batter down, I think, right? There we are. And I'm noticing hostile. There's a main lock? What exactly is this? I mean, you look rather scary, I'll be honest, with wee pincers. Is this like a shrine to Shar or something? Looking at that, that doesn't look Selûnite. That does look maybe Sharon. Okay. In which case, I don't quite know how we'd get an ambush in here.
These boots have seen everything.
It doesn't seem particularly easy to get an ambush. Can I make that attack? I can't, never mind. That has apparently kept them hidden, but then they came to investigate. This didn't quite work. Let's very quickly make an attack. There we go. That was a lot of damage.
Those are mean looks.
These guys... being near them can make you afraid. That's somewhat concerning. Should something about light? Source of light can blind them. Okay. That is good to know. That is definitely good to know. Farah, you act later. But for now, we can get an attack in with this. There we go. Shadowheart is doing a-okay. Starin, I would like you to move, and I'd like you to try and blind this one, if possible. They were not blinded. That is a bit of a shame. I'm hoping we're safe. These guys seem like they can teleport. So I'm kind of wanting to keep our guys somewhat close in proximity. I don't know, I'm worried about their fear aura. Like, thankfully none of us have been frightened, but if it does happen, being frightened is pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. Let's see, can I use anything on them in particular? No, we're not like weak to radiant or anything. Alright, just whack him. Ooh, I could do Divine Smite. Yeah, sure. I'll do a level 1 spell slot for it, which didn't kill, sadly. Can, however, do a polearm clout. There we go. Then I can move on up, get another attack on you. I feel you didn't have to run quite that far. I'll not lie, I think Minfarix didn't need to get opportunity attacked there. But, ah well, I trusted the game's pathing, maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, next. Honestly, I should do this. Given the opportunity. I mean... Do I want zombies? Probably. I need one more corpse. Alright. Cast at level 4, I just get 4, or 3 zombies, sorry. Rather than 1. Which is really quite good. So I'm going to go for that in a second. When the opportunity presents itself.
Still on my feet.
As for Dave... I think a shatter is probably pretty solid against these guys. It's 3 to 24. I think it is the way to go if I can get a good angle. There is Call Lightning, a level 3. That's a smaller AoE, so I can actually aim this better. Assuming I can't, like, yeah, I can't target extra people with it. It's worth checking. I think, yeah, Call Lightning might be the way to go here. There we are. So that lets me hide away up here. And now I have a high ground.
This is good.
Starion. I would like you to... Never mind, you're not allowed to move. I'd like you to Vicious Mockery in that case. Against this guy. Didn't quite work. But I can do this and hopefully get a kill. Damn, critical miss. It's the problem with being frightened. You get disadvantaged in attack rolls. Although even with disadvantage, I had like a, was it a 60% chance to hit? It's really good, honestly. That's what I was worried about. These guys can paralyze. That's not ideal. Okay, now we'll be fine. We'll be fine, I'm sure. What would I want to do? I'd quite like to get a kill. Is what I would like. I can make an attack on you. We've not been frightened, so we should be more than fine to get a kill, right? Less than fine, apparently. 60% chance I missed twice. That is a shame. She's been paralyzed as well now. Just get a zap. That should do well. Yeah, everyone's dead. If I then use my flight to get up here, should have me even more safe, right? Ah, yeah, they can teleport. I forgot about that. Yeah, they're getting critical hits because he's paralyzed. It's guaranteed. Poor Astarion. I mean, he's probably the squishiest of them, so it makes sense. Could get a lightning strike in, which apparently will do well. There we are. That hits. Not quite enough to kill anyone, but it did hit. It hit quite well. Oh, I can't do this while I'm mobile. It makes sense. I hadn't considered that. What I might do then. Mass healing word, get a Starion up.
Time for a cull.
Starion, I think you might be able, if you're lucky, to kill this guy. The Vicious Mockery. You got a 4. That's a shame. If it was a high roll, he would have killed.
Can't give up. Not now.
I think from here... Honestly, I do want my summons. You can't be reanimated for some reason. You can, though. And I swear there was another corpse in there. It's like that one died to lightning. It's a bit too crispy. Okay, in which case, what if I cast it as a... You know, I was going to say cast it as a level 3, but I think it's honestly better to just get a kill where I can. Go for those 2. Yeah, another one dead is going to hell. If I use a tier 2 spell to heal Astarion a bit...
Where do I go from here?
It's fine. It's not the best, but it helps. Definitely helps. Call Lightning has had concentration broken, and I am paralyzed. The being paralyzed is what worries me. Okay. Farah is frightened, but no longer is she paralyzed. Should be able to hopefully get some decent damage in this one. Also, apparently this has turned itself off while I was paralyzed. Turn that back on. There we go. And I go for Polar Clout. Good damage, good damage. Starion, you are frightened. That is a shame. I'm worried about you up there. Didn't quite work out. If I do sneak attack, that hit, it would have probably been a kill. So it's a shame it didn't. Yeah, I'm worried for that. These guys are doing a surprising amount of damage. No, I will charm. If I can. Didn't quite work. I'm wondering what that charm thing is, by the way. It's because Minthara has tadpole powers. No one else in our team does. Just Minthara. We're not allowed to move, so I guess we're attacking you. Or failing to attack you. I got some damage, sure. Starion, he just Santos. No, that's not the damage. He's slightly too far away to do that on. Can't have disadvantage because I'm frightened that won't work. Well, it's not ideal, that. Could guarantee myself being invisible. Does that work? There we go. Now it works. Now he's invisible. I don't think he can be targeted.
Need to act fast.
You miss, I think. Can I bring up that guy? No, that one was killed through necromancy, therefore isn't a viable thing to actually bring back. That is a shame. In which case, just do this. It's decent damage. Use a bonus action to give a small amount of healing up to there. There we are. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Like just an extra D8, or I think D4 plus 4 of healing. Now, I'm not immobile, am I? I've apparently been frightened, but that doesn't render me immobile. For some reason. It lets me try to move. I feel like I should be able to. Alright. I won't complain. Try and zap you. Apparently did damage anyway. So that's nice. Didn't do much though. Shadowheart is paralyzed. Will you find the Starion? He's good at hiding. No, apparently not. Okay, one went back down, one went back up. Sure, we're just swapping positions. This should be a kill, right? There we go. Get an attack on this one. Try to get an attack on that one and apparently failed. We've saved the fear on this occasion. In which case I am going to use an actual spell. Do probably this, because it's a higher chance to hit. That hit dealt a little bit of damage to this guy thanks to my Storm Sorcerer traits. I can fly away. Just helps me be a little bit safer. Starion, I think, could honestly get a kill there, right? You have disadvantage, but it's balanced out by being invisible. I thought that might work, but no, any amount of disadvantage means that's not going to do the job. In which case we're not doing as much damage as I need to be doing.
We've made no strangers.
We'll hopefully hit him. Nah, sadly not. I think Astarion, I was about to say he's gonna go down, but no, he's surprisingly okay. Dave goes down. That's a shame. But we can get him back. That is what we have Shadowheart here for. She has her healing word, which should make this safe. Starion, this guy's now walked close enough, just kill him. There you go. Good stuff.
This way.
Make your way up here. And
Ready.
we might be able to get a kill. It's looking plausible. Not necessarily all that doable, but it's within the realms of possibility.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Just drink a small potion. There we go.
Someone inside out.
I don't think we've got to kill this turn, do we? No. In which case, we're going to keep you invisible. Farah, could you get a kill? How good is your jump? Quite good. Alright. Should we be able to get a kill, right? 2 attacks. Neither of them actually hit.
Let's spill some blood.
Starion, I think you get the kill here. You're more so guaranteed to have a kill. There we go. That was dangerous. A short rest. There we go.
Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Any of these guys actually have anything for us? In terms of loot? I need to jump up from this small ledge. There we go. I'd imagine like they might have alchemical ingredients. It's not looking like they have much. Also, those faces are kind of terrifying. I see why these guys are apparently quite evil
Moving ahead.
and make me frightened. Making me up to here,
The
though.
Selûnite shrine. Hidden
Side
away.
entrance key. And this is a
No
Selûnite
choice
shrine.
but to
Okay. I mean, Halfred's note? Who's this? What does reading this do for me? Here amongst the columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside, written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I've concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Kefric form. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Mason's Guild. Together, we shall preserve what we can of Moon Maiden's light. Hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog form. Okay. So we're now looking for the Mason's Guild. Somewhere under there. Got various, like, things we could loot. Like silver plates and chalice and portraits. To be fair, that is a gilded portrait. It's not as valuable as I thought it might be. Never mind. I thought gilded might make it more valuable. Yeah, we've left very little here. Unless are the plates worth it? Semi-valuable. Sure, we'll take the cutlery and everything. Why not? There we are. Sell that on to someone, I'm sure. Aside from that, we got a key for a side entrance. Is that the last, like, in side entrance key, I think it was. In fact, I would say in the log, wouldn't it? Yeah. Where exactly is that? I don't know where the side entrance is. Is one of these a side entrance? I don't think so. Okay, that is trapped. That's what I was worried about. Because we don't actually have any trap disarm kits. We can come back for it. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, this be the side entrance. Oh. Yeah. The cracked wall. Got thieves' tools. I mean, we'll just send that to Dave, right? Or from Dave to Starion. Sorry.
No one back home will ever believe this.
That's a smoke powder barrel. That is primed to be blown up. Let's make sure we've got a bit of distance. There we go. Oh, there's also a chest there. Ooh, Revivify scroll. I will take you. As well as all those potions.
If not over, then through.
Yeah, through gets us to here. Okay, so this is where you would have been presumably locked up.
Someone there.
Alright.
Should be.
Well, we should be able to lockpick this. I didn't actually take the key to unlock it, that was outside. But Astarion's good at this business. There you go.
Keep it together. We shall find a way forward.
Yeah, from there then. Make our way back outside, and I think that's us done with this small part of the map anyway. There we are. Where do I go next? Where is next on my agenda? I think up here would be next. Well, quickly fill out the map by just walking along the beachfront. I think normally this beachfront, Halsin has something he does up here later. I don't know if we're going to come across any of that, because no Halsin this time, is there?
That might be worth a look.
There's also a backpack, I do want to loot this. But I'm going to see what's in this chest. Yeah, definitely worth exploring the edges of areas, because you find stuff like this. Various scrolls which I may or may not use. We'll see. I'll not like, somewhat unlikely I'll use them. I tend to stockpile them and just very rarely get use out of them.
Maybe
For now, we've got like some weave moss.
At least they were afforded a burial.
The fact is, people have been shadow cursed. I'd imagine looting these graves probably not the best idea. You're gonna have some fellas in there who might become alive after opening it. See, I'm gonna leave like the open graves and that alone. I think it's fine enough to do that. Mind the traps, I'm assuming, but also having paths to surround them. Yeah, there we go. Checking the map then. That area is done. We want to go around here. Is what I'm thinking is next on our to-do list, or to-go list, maybe? I don't know. Something of that nature. Yeah, with the Urge having been listened to, we killed off the Selûnite cleric. We've not necessarily sided with Thorn. This is a dangerous thing up here. I'm aware of this. I don't want to look to the raven.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. It would be wise to leave it alone.
Basically, if you interact with that, a whole bunch of, like, ravens come after you. Which, not too bad, honestly. Due to the fact, like, they have 1 health. You can kill them easily with, like, an AoE of some sort. But, there's a lot of them and they are quite dangerous. So I'm gonna leave that. Also, I should drop a quick save. I need to get in the habit of doing this. Also got various torches and whatnot here. Might as well light this up. There we are. Take the shadow root sacks. We've also got up here, looks of it, a chest. Which is partially buried in the ground. I'll take a potion of healing. The Starian. This is on you. What do we have? Press the wrong one twice. Lockpick. There we are. Good stuff. I mean, he's almost definitely not going to fail a lot like that. And, it's not the best. Not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. Can't quite make my way up there.
Moving
Gonna
in.
continue on in this direction where we have a campfire. Oh, anyone? Maybe? Yes, yes, we do have someone. You've got a raven of your own who's interesting.
Where
So what?
lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
Yeah. But few who can also commune with the dead.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul.
Brave soul. Not a true soul. So he's not one of the cultists.
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
I mean, depends on who murdered the woman.
She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
Hey. I mean, it sounds like she must be punished thoroughly.
You see it as I do. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
I mean, kill the dead, kill dead, kill dead again and again. Seems a bit much. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, it's some powerful magic. How exactly do you do that?
Such spells are ancient secrets and closely guarded. But I could be convinced to share them with an ally. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice. To avenge her victim.
I don't know about the justice part, but
Will
sure.
you take it?
I'll do it, I will.
I thank you. As do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Okay. So we're looking for a ledger of some type. In what I'm assuming is an inn. The Waning Moon. Well, I think it was inn or bar that he said, wasn't it? Something like that. Do just lockpick this. There we go. I'm doubtful there's going to be anything good here. It's just a chest on the side of the road, although somewhat well locked for a chest on the side of the road. Only just got that actually. And yeah, it's stuff we'll send over to Dave. It's alchemy, which is it H? Yeah, there we go. 4 new recipes. Don't know which one that was. I will make an elixir of viciousness. That is quite a fun one. Yeah, for the rest of that, we'll be fine.
They should all be running.
I will use these elixirs eventually, by the way. Basically, an elixir lasts until a long rest, so if I've got something big coming up, I will use it towards the start of a long rest. Or start of a thing after a long rest, I guess. It's a key. I wonder if that was for the chest up here. It might well have been. We've all failed in our perception. There's people about to ambush us. That's what's going on. What are you? You're a plant? That should be fine enough to take care of. I can't crouch and like make myself hidden.
Watching me.
If I run over here. Not quite. Ah well, I'll just attack. Yeah, because they would have been hostile. I don't trust anything Shadow Cursed, I don't think. Now, they don't have weapons, so I'm going to have to prioritize ranged attacks, I think, with Astarion. Could possibly get a straight up kill here. Yeah, there we go. And he blows up when he dies. That is 100% something I should keep in mind. Yeah, don't engage these smaller dudes in melee. Does he also blow up? Attacking with melee, people can become entangled. That's all I'm seeing on him. Needle burst, there we go. Yeah. Explodes when dying for how much damage? Up to 52. Yeah, stay away from that. I would very much rather not die horribly. Also, can I not target them for whatever reason? They are within line of sight, no. Okay, there we go. Smart this thing. Didn't get the kill, sadly. That's okay. Just keep a little bit of distance. I've already made my move. Farah, I would be worried you might get blown up. What I could do is a ranged attack first. Yeah, and then follow this up with a regular weapon attack. I think I'll use a small slot on that. Yeah, just that should mean we can get this guy killed. There we go. One of them dashed, the other didn't, which means they're in range to do an attack. Good shield. It's not too bad. No, I'm fine. Yeah, 7 damage. That's alright. These guys are all going to huddle up. That's very nice for me, actually, yeah. If I can just blow up this guy. Minthara was too close, damn. I forgot about that. Let's take a step back, please.
Behold, the dance
Dave,
of death.
you should be good to kill off one of these guys, right? Yeah. There we go. Took a bit of damage, not too much.
Pave my path
We're
with corpses.
largely
built my
safe after
castle
that.
with bones.
Yeah, what he said, that. Again, a bit worrying when you say that, Dave. Does not make you seem like a good guy. I know I'm not a good guy, but still, we like to pretend. Shadow Cursed Vines do damage as well. So that's quite an annoying one for them to fall into. I might just teleport us away then to get out of those. Does that not teleport everyone? Why is Shadowheart stuck away from the group? If I get close enough, does she just regroup in her own? Maybe? It's a very dark place, this, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, she found her way back. That's fine. In which case, head further north up here is where we haven't been. Haven't seen what this tree's about. Looks kind of ominous. I'm not seeing any of those plants. I'm seeing a night orchid. That feels like something rare, because it was at the end of this, kind of, yeah, flanked by 2 light sources. What's a night orchid do exactly? Night orchid. Superior elixir of arcane cultivation. Now that could be quite useful. That really could be. For there we've got a boar. I'm worried he might be infected, but I'll quickly check it.
Chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
He didn't look the same as that raven, so I thought he might be safe. Going up here. I think this is the start of the area. If you approach from the other entrance. The other entrance being the Underdark side.
Something good here, I hope.
So yeah, we had the lift we could have gone up after the Grim Forge. Acorn truffles? Hell yeah. I mean, how many animal speaking potions do I have? I've got a lot. I should just drink one. Just as I walk around.
Here we go.
Also, light the campfire. More light will never hurt.
What's that?
What's what? Dirt out. I mean, hopefully something good. I'll also grab that flower in a second. It's elixirs, poison, and chalice. It's alright. It's not the best loot, but it's better enough. It's better enough. If I make my way up here, I'm fairly certain then that this is, judging by the banner there and the giant door that says entrance to the Underdark when I hover over it, but this is the way into the Underdark. very quick check of this area. I don't think there was anything here. But I never actually checked. Expedition key? Could be useful. And there's a chest out there. Sure. I'm not going to pass up a chest given a choice. Got some torches, got some potions, got some plants.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy. We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Yeah, that's Sharon stuff, alright. Darkness and loss. That is Sharon in a nutshell, I'm pretty sure. There's also another broken moon lantern there. It's broken, we don't need it. I don't think there's any way to fix it. And besides, we already have a moon lantern. So we should be alright. Okay then, that part, that done. Next, this section is where I'm gonna go. Should hopefully be fit. I'm tempted to raise some undead before we go to do it. So I mean, we've got all of these dead bodies here.
What's next?
But I might as well, right? You can be reanimated. You can't.
I must
I
keep
should
going.
walk into middle of the group, shouldn't I? There we go. I would like you. I would like you. That one can't be. You can't. There we go.
Still in control.
Something to also check.
Just
Um,
time to press ahead.
any of these guys speak to at all, like Jahira?
The
Let's see.
corpse does not respond.
No response. Okay. Well, I've casted it once, which means any corpses I could talk to would be highlighted. Seemingly none of them corpses I can talk to. It's a bit of a shame. I thought maybe I'd be able to. Alright, make my way up here. Is where I'm going, right? Yeah, this direction. Make sure to keep dropping saves. These Sylvanus' blessing things are gonna keep popping up constantly. It's really gonna get on my nerves. I hadn't considered that when he brought the zombies along, so they tend to kind of fall behind a little. I could give the Sylvanus' blessing idol to Shadowheart if she's gonna have summons. This would be not the worst idea. Where is it? Was it in the bag? No. Where did I put it? Somewhere in my inventory, right? I'm looking for an idol to Sylvanus. There it is. Found it. Also got some armor we're not going to use. Fair enough. That might stop these popping up quite so often in the corner. Perception failed again. It's an ambush. Damn it. Oh, this is a bad ambush as well. I mean, thankfully, a lot of them are quite far away. But they're covering us in digestive juices. Can't say that seems particularly fun. And Farah is potentially just going to be eaten alive by someone. That doesn't sound good. Okay, is that it? Almost. Yeah, being surprised there really sucked. Okay, I'm being threatened, which is not ideal.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Could cast this. It's not a bad idea. Let's get some distance. Didn't get as much distance as I would have liked, but I can fly up here now.
Hungry for the soup, sir.
Starion is, I believe, no longer threatened. Can I now do this? I can. That might just straight up kill him. I'm hoping. Not quite. Go for mockery. Didn't quite work. Bit of a shame, but understandable. Understandable.
Gotta focus.
Shadowheart, I think, should be able to kill off them. I'd like to get some damage on you as well. Yeah, there we go. That guy exploded and killed off the dead Harper there. Didn't take into account that I might get damaged with Shadowheart by that happening. And Farah, I'm worried might get eaten. I'm gonna try and heal her. Wrong person. There we go. This is a little worrying with all the attacks that are allowed. I can't move because I'm constricted. But I can do a Misty Step. Hide up here briefly. Which I think I'd like to do. Let's get a little bit of distance. Means I can do a ranged attack onto you. Come on, if I can get a kill, it's possibly killing the rest of them up there. That's a shame. That's a shame. Zombies are being mildly digested. Shadowheart. Yeah, when she gets knocked down, heals everyone. So for, is it Lathander's Light, or whatever it was? Lathander's Blood? Blood of Lathander? That sounds about right. Something of that nature. Yeah, zombies being mildly digested. But it could be worse. Could be worse. Let's try and take care of the heart, though. Mostly just need these guys to, like, take some hits for me. Is what I'm looking for. That's all I care about for zombies. Shadowheart, can you move very slightly? There we go.
Let's have some fun.
I think from here, I can blow up them quite easily.
Another fight.
Do that with Dave. Come on. There we go. That didn't quite get the chain reaction I was hoping for. But, ah well. I'll do a healing word on the team. There we are.
The dance macabre.
If I do Vicious Mockery, might kill off this one. He's saved, that's a shame.
I'm ready.
We're going to save his main attack for a second. For now, get rid of those two. Shadowheart was apparently too close. But that could have been worse. Could have been worse. We did get rid of all of the small guys. That one down there is pretty much dead as well. I think we will go for a kill.
Let's do it.
The Helldivers? God, Death Star? Huh. That's... No, I've not played. I didn't expect that to entirely be a thing that happened in the game.
Here.
But I mean, it does kind of line up with what's happening, you know?
I need help.
Shadowheart is just dying.
Yes.
Like, If I run up to her, I could do Cure Wounds, but I'm being, like, constricted, so I can't do that. That's not an option I have available. Quite like the idea of hold person, but these guys are not people, so it doesn't work. If I can get you to drop your concentration. Oh, there we go. That's good. We can't then do a heal, but it does help. I would want to use one of my healing items. Have a drink of that. Okay, maybe just hope that, yeah, the zombies take some aggro. Is he going to look for Astarion? I think he is, yeah. He's not had much luck. All he's done is confirm he's not still in that one position. If I make a jump, the zombies have high strength, so they're pretty good at this. All I want is to whack you, break your concentration if possible. Let's make a jump here. Apparently got electrocuted. Didn't entirely know I was going to. But sure. And we've broken the concentration. Good. Starion, I'd like you to focus on this guy. Can you blind him? He's immune to being blinded. Never mind. You know, he's a plant. I should have assumed that. You're immune to piercing damage? Oh, that's an annoying one. That... Okay, cool. I've become entangled as well. Is not ideal.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, I'd quite like to get you up, if possible.
My victims await.
Can I run along and do a cure? I could. Can I jump to do a cure? That's likely better, yeah, because I'm going to avoid the vines. Cure wounds. I don't think I need to upcast. No, I won't. There we are. It just helps a little. It's not necessarily the best thing ever to do, but
Let's finish this.
if it keeps her a bit more alive, that's good. So I do need her to be healing other people. These guys really not have any like weaknesses or anything. No, they do. They have resistances to various things. Yeah, okay, cool. It's not a weakness, but a plant who's resistant to fire.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Lightning bolt could be a decent move. Or call lightning. So I do kind of want this guy back here dead. If possible. I'd like to not hit the zombies. But I don't think that's an option, so I'll leave the zombies there. I'll target you. You're immune to lightning. I should have checked, shouldn't I? Ah well. It's fine. Just fly up here a little bit. Make some distance. Oh, Dave's not looking good there. Oh dear. Okay, no, he's alive. Constricting and Farah, she is saved against, that is good. Make some attacks on this fella. Hopefully break Constrict's concentration, it looks like I have. Starion, this guy is a menace. How best I deal with him? I mean, Misty Step could get me up there, but if he pulls me down, I would die. So I don't think that is the thing to be doing. I can't try to disarm him because he doesn't have a weapon. Makes sense. Vicious Mockery will give him disadvantage, potentially. Didn't quite work. Apparently, I can't now do a sneak attack. I still don't know why sometimes I'm not allowed to. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's not. Piercing strike, maybe? Just expand my bar slightly, just... A vampire bite. I didn't know you had that. See, that's why you should expand your bar. Alright. In which case, I'm not using this because I don't have any blood. Just go for a regular old attack, I guess. Try and poison it. Just before I try that. Oh, he's not resistant to poisons. You know what? Sure. I'll do that. Oh, yeah, do bonus action. Never mind. Just attack him. That's fine. He's immune to piercing. I forgot. Blight would have been lovely because these guys are plants. This does maximum damage against plants. I think Spirit Guardians. Give him some radiating orbs. Get a... In fact, no, save a heal so I can get someone up if they're down. Let's try and jump over to here. Now our job is to run forward slightly.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Could try and knock this guy back. I don't know if that's worth doing. Don't have anything more in there, that's fine. What could be useful? I'd ideally want to do something that works as crowd control. I'd like him to not be walking or something. With what I have, I don't know if that's doable. Could use this. He's in no, he is organic, sorry, isn't he? He's just not a person. He's still a plant. That is organic material. So there's no point doing a shatter, that's not going to have disadvantage on him or anything. Wave? Make a terrain under him. If I go for acid, that's not a bad idea, even if that doesn't actually damage much. Like, that still lowers his AC. Yeah. That
Let me strike.
is hopefully good. I say hopefully, because I'm still a little doubtful. But, he's now on 15 AC. Acid has reduced it from 17. It is now easier to hit. Yeah, okay, cool. I could do a smite. It would have to be a... Divine Smite's apparently the only one I can upcast. But I'd rather save for a critical hit. I can do a... Yeah, Divine Smite anyway. He's entangled me. That's annoying. Benfara has been eaten. That's a shame. Yeah, you're trying to construct. That's fine. Just keep whacking you with the zombies. That guy doesn't get any actions. Okay, Astarion. Do you only do piercing damage? Yeah, okay, you're kinda useless against this guy, aren't you? In which case, again, this is piercing potentially. He's a plant anyway, so he can't really be bitten. Vicious Mockery is the way to go, I think, because he can't be blinded. He can't be disarmed.
This will be me. A majesty.
A sovereign of shit.
Guess firebolts? He was resistant, but he wasn't immune. Yeah, it feels kind of underwhelming. Astarion is not well suited to this guy. He saved, didn't take the damage. Okay, run over here. The bit of damage, that's good. What do I want in that case? I was gonna say get Minthara up, but I can't. She was devoured. She was instantly killed. Sunbeam is not a bad choice. Wounding rays, not great. Can he be frightened? Maybe. That could be good, honestly, if it works. He's frightened. His disadvantage in his attacks. That actually helps quite a lot.
Survival is all that matters.
Yeah, from here... I can walk away, seemingly. That's quite good. I wander up here slightly. Let's see. What would I want to do from my spells? He's immune to lightning. He's resistant to fire. Could do frost. So I think I get a bonus when doing frost, don't I? It's my staff, right? Yeah, additional 1 cold damage. It's not great. Dealing cold damage for a spell possibly inflicts chilled. He's not being chilled. Alright, fair enough. He is still frightened. You're trying to constrict a zombie, which did die anyway, so that's fine. Down goes him. The zombie is not entangled, so he can move. Staggering, I think. Yeah, trying Vicious Mockery is the best thing to do here. I don't think we're going to be able to really run away, but apparently he doesn't get opportunity attacks. And guess while he's frightened. So I can at least do this. It's not great, but it works, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do my best with the light damage from Spirit Guardians. I think Sacred Flame? Or you know, I'm going to do the long rest after this. Do that. Give him a blast of sunlight. And just take a very slight step away. I just step in and out of him constantly. Okay, sure. I'll leave him at that. Keep trying to make him cold. Ray of Frosted did not chill him. I still... You know, I should check what chill does. I was about to say I still don't know what it does. I can't. Makes him vulnerable to cold damage. Okay, that would be worth it if I got it. He's no longer frightened, though. Thankfully, Shadowheart's got decent defenses. She's been covered in digestive juices, though. It won't kill her now. She's guaranteed to survive. But, yeah, it broke her concentration. Is what I was worried about. Ah, well. Vicious Mockery. Any arrows, actually, that could be good. Ranged attack. Arrow of acid? Arrow of cold. I'll go acid. There we go. Lowers his AC.
Talk to me.
Miss having that, like, Guardians thing. I'm gonna keep trying to do radiant damage, because it keeps stacking orbs on him, which makes him less likely to hit us. Each one he has gives him a -1 to attack rolls. So that's really quite useful. Going to have to heal myself, but honestly, if that's the case, use a potion. There you go.
Time to push my luck again.
Here. Just keep trying to chill the guy. Didn't work. But he's still getting Ray of Frosted. He can't move as far. She's alive, but I don't know if she'll stay alive. She's gonna take 1 to 6 damage, was it? Yeah. That doesn't sound like it's going to necessarily leave her all that alive in a second. Yeah, 2 damage exactly. That is a shame.
Never a dull moment.
I think we've got this, but only just. Only just. I should be starting to drink potions on my turns when I have the option. Go for this. We missed. Vicious Mockery, maybe? No. Trying to pull on the Starion. Multi-attack to the zombie. A shame, but it's one we are willing to have die. You're going to end up dead in a second, aren't you? Unless we get you up right now. Okay, make a jump down. As long as we can keep her up, then we stand a better chance of winning.
Can't afford to let up.
You do need to heal yourself, but honestly, again, use a potion. Is a better move. There we go.
I need healing.
Well, so much for peace.
And yeah, you continue trying to just slow him down. And then hide up here. Well, we're close to being fine. It's like trying to pull us in. But Starion, you can keep doing this. If you can keep her up, we should be fine.
Got to concentrate.
You're still gonna need a potion. It's a shame, but understandable. Just drink one of the smaller ones. There you go.
Not going to last much longer.
This was the dangerous fight for just a thing I stumbled into. I don't know what the reward is for having done this as well. Ooh, no. That's a shame.
Not going to last much longer.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this. Don't heal the enemy. That's not what I'm after.
Take two.
Heal Dave. There we are. Is he... He's not immune. Do inflict wounds. Damn, missed. That hit, that could have been a lot of damage.
Shall we dance?
Try Vicious Mockery again. Didn't work.
Thy false villainous prick.
Firebolt, come on. Bit of damage.
Choice but to keep going.
Drink a small potion, and we're just gonna stay here because he'll opportunity attack otherwise. I'm thinking. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna say executive decision. We just use another arrow. Arrow of Acid seems pretty good. It's not been enough, sadly, has it? Can make my way around to actually help Shadow Heart. I don't know how he got an opportunity to attack when I was still in his range. But sure, it just means I can move further away.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart's not going to die from like digestive juices, just leave her be. This is gonna be close. I don't think it's impossible. He's got too much health for me to use holy water. Ice or fire, maybe? No, it's got to be an acid arrow. It's the one he's not got resistances to. He's just good at avoiding it as well.
Listen, as the death will end in defeat.
Yeah, just try and keep my distance. Oh, he's got quite the range. Oh dear. That was a bit mean, that last move, wasn't it? Oh. That's one of the few party wipes we've had. I'm happy enough.
Breathe deep
I mean,
and
at the
move.
very least we now know there's going to be an ambush. So we know we cannot be ambushed. Right? Feels like cheating though. I don't know. Don't know. And it was just up there, wasn't it? Get everyone crouched.
On my way.
Make attack. They've been surprised? Or no? No. But I get the first action in the turnover, meaning everyone else can now do something. Which I'll be honest, I don't think they necessarily need to do anything. Just bring everyone into the combat. There we go.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I think we want them to be moving towards us. Just keep some distance for now. Because yeah, one of them had to use a dash, which is good. We'll do a charm actually. There we go. Just means they can't like attack Farah, which is somewhat nice. All we want is these guys to group up. Then want Minthara to make sure she's a little distance away.
Let's have some courage.
Same with you, Star. Which one do I dislike the most? I'm gonna say you, because you're right in the middle. Didn't get a kill, sadly. That's a shame. I will, however, back if I move slightly. Try and do this. I want these guys all dead. It's killed Minthara, she was too close, damn it. I'm gonna reload for that. It's really annoying, but I don't know how big a range. Exploding. Minthara was like full health going in as well. She just dies because And I feel Shadowheart was closer. I don't know how Minthara died. That was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? But, ah well. Okay, let's try again. Try again.
Have to keep
We
going.
have a good plan. It's just we need to get a bit luckier. I don't like relying on luck, but I don't think we have much of a choice. I'm going the wrong way. It was up there I wanted. Just wait a moment for him to move. No, I can also, while we're waiting around. Hand that over. There you go. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Move on up. Make the first attack. Good stuff. And if everyone else pretty much where we want them, so just do that.
Now.
Take a step down to here. Yeah, we all have to dash. Does a Starion and such not get a turn? No, they do. Why did you act before they did? That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
I've missed this.
Yeah, keep a little bit of distance.
Got to
I'm
focus.
hoping Minthara's far enough away this time. So I'm just gonna go for another blast of this. Yeah, Minthara seemed to be far enough away, that's good. Let's move you up a little.
Cut and run.
I'm gonna try and do, yeah, vicious mockeries on him where I can. And then I'll make attacks on pretty much anyone else with other stuff. Can't have disadvantage. Alright, fair enough. It's still 90% chance to hit with disadvantage. Sure. Okay, all of them had to dash. That is a good thing. We want those ones back there to be dead, if we can. I don't know how I do that. What I will do, though, is a Thunderous Smite, I think. Possibly knocking the guy through would be useful. Didn't quite work, but that's still thing. That's still thing. Make an opportunity attack. Next I'll do Divine Smite. There we are. Don't know what he's planning to do by walking quite that far, but all the best to him. Okay, now you're close enough to make opportunity attacks. That's what you're doing. Can we kill him with you? Yes, we can. Now these guys run in. That's all fine. So, Shatter would damage the main guy, is what I'm thinking. Let's do this. plenty of damage. And I can then fly up to here, apparently. Or not. I've walked into some shadowy vines. And that's therefore not good. Ah well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's drink a potion. I'd like Shadowheart to be able to move out, but I don't think she really can. So I think Astarion instead. You can make an attack on one of these guys. I think Vicious Mockery, that one. There we go. You're now invisible. Which means you have advantage, but I don't think you really need to use anything too fancy. I just want you to kill off that one. A bit of damage to Shadowheart, but it's killed off 2 Harpers. It's done a good bit of damage to these 2 as well. Minthara maybe took a bit of a hit. I'm not sure. Yeah, try and keep you just in the rear. Hide back there. Here, I think... yeah, Spirit Guardians has to be the way to go. That small guy there. It is. Oh, you're in a bad spot. I hadn't even seen you. Okay. Well. Try and get them all to be affected by stuff. Digestive Sap's an annoying one. She's fine. More AC or anything? Oh, vulnerable to piercing and bludgeoning. Okay. That's what it does. Now this guy, I'm worried about. He's a little closer and I'd like him to be. But we need to kill him regardless. That did kill Shadowheart, but she came back. All of the zombies were about killed. Minthara took a huge chunk of damage. That was incredibly dangerous. I maybe shouldn't have done that. But didn't really have an option. But zombie can't do anything because it's entangled. This one could. Let's just jump over to here. That was apparently electrocuted. Fair enough, the zombie is gone. Okay, Dave, what do you do? Quite like the idea of flying up. To do that, I need to cast a spell. Gonna have to cast some acid in the sky, I think. Critical miss. Meaning he's not got the acid currently affecting him. It's a little bit of a shame, but.
There's blood in the air.
But continue with Vicious Mockery and other such things. Immune to lightning damage. What's causing lightning damage? I really don't know.
What should I do?
Yeah, we would like to just continue trying to get light on you. Sadly, Spirit Guardians has disappeared because of the whole guy who exploded. But, there we go, Shadowheart, that's a shame. I'd like to get her up. Don't really know the best way to do that. I'm just going to go for some attacks with Minthara for now. Do we have a healing word? There we go. She can then drink a potion. I think I do try and slow the guy down. If I can, chill him. There we go, he's now... He's not vulnerable, he's just not resistant to ice.
Spill some blood.
Does that actually make him more resistant to fire? No, because he's already resistant, he didn't become invulnerable, that is good. I was worried that might happen. Is immune to piercing. Why did I do that? No, that's fine. We have Vicious Mockery to him. That is very nice.
Let up.
She's possibly going to survive. I should probably just drink a small potion just to guarantee it, so long as she isn't hit, that she'll survive anyway. There's a good chance she will be hit. Yeah. Tried to pull Dave down, but didn't quite manage. Bara, you're fine enough for now. Just keep trying to hit the guy. You're so close. There we go.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, I was worried about that. We weren't quite fast enough to get her. It's fine, it's fine. Got scrolls and whatnot. Just a shame. It's just a shame.
A little help, please.
But yeah. I'm worried we're gonna get knocked down by some of these vines, but we'll try and make our way up. There we go. We now get to loot this area.
I'll take that.
What does it have? Because that was quite the thing. I'm gonna drop a save as well. So not doing that again. That was surprisingly difficult for just like some random tower as far as I know. Is there some significance to what's up here? The diary. Well, made think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this god's cursed wasteland. But the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise. Though I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all here. It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I've no use for it. There's a key. To what, exactly? And there's a locked chest over there, is that all it is? Yeah, it's a... Oh, I'm not entirely buy this is going to be good. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. I don't know what heat convergence is. But I should take it. I don't think it's going to be useful. Jump back over. We'll make our way down so we can loot that big guy.
Open up.
I'm not convinced we need to loot anyone else. He has an ironwood club. That's pretty useless. I'm honestly afraid to loot the rest just because of the shadow cursed vines and how low health we all are. So I think we do just fast travel back down. Go to beyond. Like next we're going to try and explore this. But before that, we've got a long rest to do. Go to camp, see if anyone wants to talk, then we long rest. Immediately, I'm not seeing anyone who's particularly wanting to have a conversation, no. Okay,
Let's see.
end the day in that case. Someone does want to talk. It is
Thought
Astaria.
of something.
Okay, hello.
I. F. Or is it an E? Is it even a letter? Damn language is this?
Huh. It's got something on his back. Yeah, would you want me to take a look for you?
What are you doing?
I mean, what exactly are you doing?
Well, if you must know, I've been trying to make out the scars on my back. I can't see them. So I've been trying to feel my way about. They may as well be written in Rashimi.
I mean, a mirror is not going to help. I'll have a look for you.
This isn't your problem, you know.
I know. Now shut up.
Fine.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh. You can't read it, but you recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the hells.
Hmm.
And?
Okay.
What does it say?
I mean, it's written in Infernal, so that's all I can
Infernal?
say.
Are you sure? Can you show me?
I mean, can I make a sketch of it? Like in the dirt? I can't.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
Yeah. I don't entirely know what this is. I've got a good feeling I know what it is from my own playthrough, but I don't know specifics about this. Yeah, should we ask the others?
No.
No?
No, let's keep this between ourselves. At least until we know what it means. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it.
2 centuries. Okay. I mean, did Cazador really write an Infernal before?
No. I could have missed it, of course, but I doubt it. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something.
I mean, don't mention it. You're all good.
Given the subject matter, I probably won't.
But yeah. That's so far all the way over here. That's quite far away from everyone else. We got Gale as well over there, I guess. Yeah, they don't seem to immediately want to talk. So let's have a rest. Got camp supplies. So we should be more than fine.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Catherick Thorm is clearly important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
My transformation specifically? And you know that for certain?
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
I mean, did you steal the power to protect us?
I stole it from Blackith. Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Blackith never gets her hands on the prism. Nor the Absolute.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But you've proven that you have the resolve to do what must be done. You've shown your loyalty to the Absolute, but to gain an audience with it, you must prove yourself to Ketheric Thorm. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
There we are. We're learning a little bit here, aren't we? Also noticing the chat box isn't quite working right, is it? It's just permanently stuck for whatever reason. That was just some test message. That did go through, it seems to have fixed it, hopefully. Assuming the word test times out it. It should. Otherwise I might just turn off that chat box. I only just realised that was actually being an issue. Okay, off it goes for now. It's a bit of a weird issue to have had. I don't think I've ever had that issue before. But so be it. Leave the camp. And you want to talk, do you, Shadowheart?
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I mean, you're voluntarily telling me about yourself. Are you unwell?
No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
I mean, are you certain?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Alright. Well, let's go for it then. What exactly have we got in there?
Don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
It's all very dark in her mind. There we go. Ah, this is the wolves. Why she's afraid of them. Yeah, that's a Sharon mask. I recognise that. Is Dark just a Sears?
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage.
I was
You
going
heard
to
once
say,
about
yeah.
how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
I mean, yeah, so the Selûnite thing, which we read a while back, was basically they put their kids out in the wild, and if they can find their way home using the stars and whatnot, clearly they're faithful to Selûne, right? So yeah, you look like you're wearing a moonstone, apparently. I didn't quite pick up on that.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
I mean, yeah, thanks for sharing. I'm not gonna say you feel like you owe your life. That's up to her to decide. But yeah, thanks for sharing.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
We can comment on the last light being reduced to a feast of death and pain.
When we make it to Baldur's Gate, you'll be at home in the slaughterhouses.
I mean, I couldn't tell if she approved of that or not. But sure. I guess I could talk to the rest about it as well, but it's interesting learning
You
that. I
wish
didn't
to
know
consult
that
me?
until now. But yeah. Cannot mention the slaughter to you, no. Is Ketheric truly invulnerable? Did you learn anything about him?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
Yeah, do you know how that was possible at all?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheat it. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Okay, and what about your oath? I'm assuming as a drow, you're sworn to Lolth, the Spider Queen?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
I mean, it's a noble enough purpose.
It
sure.
is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
Apparently I've got a private matter I could talk
Then
about.
speak.
What does this open up? Yeah, apparently we both have gaps in our memory. Is it the tadpole, do you reckon?
Not directly. My memories were not removed. They were obscured by the Absolute's voice, by its presence. The tadpole is a conduit for that voice, not its origin. And while the prism protects us, the Absolute cannot reach us. As for the tadpoles themselves, For the moment, I do not believe they are malevolent. They are incubating within our brain matter, not feeding on it.
Okay. And what about the whole "I yearn to kill" thing?
Is there a reason you chose me as your confidant in this matter?
I mean, I trust you, you know.
As you should. But I am not sure that I can trust you. There are those within Menza Baranzan that we call Kalith Karthan. Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to nobody. Even Lolth, malicious and brutal as she is, cannot abide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good. When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you are like them. Controlled by a bloodlust that you do not comprehend.
I mean, you misunderstand. I can control it.
Killing is necessary. It is good that you can take pleasure in it. Just be sure that your urges do not lead you astray. We have enemies enough for you to sate your lusts on. We do not need to make more, because you indulge your every murderous whim.
Okay. So she's not fully on side with the whole murder everyone. But she's not necessarily all that against it, you know? I think that is the best conversation I've had to any of the NPCs about that. All the other, I guess, other people in the party, not NPCs, they can't play as them, can't you? But yeah, all the other characters have kind of just been quite dismissive about it. But that was actually her having an opinion. Which is interesting. Also, what's up with this? Why are these lanterns perpetually turned on with continual flame? Just no heat and never seem to die out. Okay. True Soul is dead. You don't want to tell me anything about what happens here?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yeah, how did you die if you're inside of a light?
Unslaked hunger, unquenched thirst.
Okay. So you're stranded here, basically. Were you running from something?
Trapped shadow mastiffs, repels them with flame.
Okay.
Sounds like the Mastiffs are still here, beyond the light.
That's good to know there's more dogs nearby. However, the torch is burning. Is there a source for this?
Spell. Continual flame.
So it's not like an artifact. How can I extinguish them?
Destroy torches.
And who were you in life? Worth asking. I think we've got all the information we need.
True soul of the Absolute. Corliss by name.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, there's still dogs somewhere. I am curious, and I'm gonna do this, despite thinking it's a bad idea. Immune to fire damage. You know, that does make sense. We're gonna put out some of the lights. Don't necessarily need to put out all of them. I'm curious, 'cause I don't think I did this thing in my other playthrough with friends. Yeah, they do reappear. Got an alpha and non-alpha ones. I'll get him a torch out. Because if you're a shadowy thing, lightly or heavily obscure, you're resistant to non-magical damage. Got it. In which case, see if we can blind you. It's always a good start. Critical miss. Bit of a shame. Wouldn't have advantage is also a shame. If I can move Shadowheart to be next to them, I think it would count.
Time to kill.
Yeah, there we go. Pretty solid damage. Not the best, not the worst. I forgot to put on mage armor and stuff, so I'm hoping this isn't too bad of a fight. Didn't actually damage anyone with that, sadly.
Give in.
And I get a turn. I do. Okay, sure. I already fired off a shot to attack the... what you call it? Alpha. Or no, sorry, torches. So, it doesn't quite work. Farah is safe for now. They can try and go invisible, but I've got my torch, which seems to help. And we are fearful. It's different to being frightened. This makes us forcibly run away from whatever frightened us. That's going to be annoying. Can I, like, kill you off quickly? Not really. I do have this turned on, yes. Let's move in, try and get these guys in over, if possible. Because yeah, being fearful isn't good. Yeah, because he's been forced to run. That very much makes it annoying because of these opportunity attacks. That's what I was worried about. I mean, aside from that, these guys aren't too bad. We can attack on you, hopefully kill. There we go. Get some decent hits on you. Nah, this isn't too bad. I think we can do this without using any spells. Especially if we get double crits. That's lovely. I thought we got rid of the thing that made them fearful, so I don't know why we're still running.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Another fight. Let's go.
I feel they shouldn't still have been fearful. So got rid of the source of what made them fearful. For Alpha. But oh well, sure. I think the only damage you've taken so far has been in the Starion due to those opportunity attacks, which is a little upsetting that it happened. But I think from here, yeah, we should be pretty safe.
Yes.
Get some revenge. There you go.
On my way.
So having destroyed the torches, did the Alpha have anything? You do. Mirror's weapon and unarmed attacks deal additional damage against slightly or heavily obscure creatures. Things made from shadows. That is very situational. But we're in a situation where I think it's useful. Because yeah, an extra D4 on Minthara, that's going to be nice. Don't know how often people are going to be obscured. I know there's spells such as your art expanded like that. There's spells such as like a darkness spell, which could be used to that end.
Might be useful.
I don't think I have it currently. but it's
Anything of
definitely an
use?
option. This. That was the journal. This person complained about not having water yet. There's water in there. Guess it was maybe just outside the torches. Second mission, locate nest of absolute non-believers. Outskirts of village, serving stones, must evade pursuit. Appearing to create light barrier of protection, maybe absolute guide. Yes, about what we knew. Getting rid of those
Another step
lights.
forward.
I don't entirely know if that was a sensible thing to do. But the dogs weren't all too bad. So that's fine. It's fine. Let's make our way down. Yeah, what exactly have we spotted? At trip. What exactly is that going to do? What have we got in here? There's a wooden trunk.
What now?
Because I don't want to blow anything up potentially inside. Let's jump over the
Subtle
tripwire.
steps.
There's a chest hidden behind there. And there's a damaged pillar. Okay. Rotten lemon. It's not particularly useful. This was an interrogation that happened here. Harper was in charge. Interrogate a farmer. So I don't think those Harpers weren't the kindest, because basically they found the farmer who may or may not have known anything, and then quite brutally interrogated him. We don't have a key. Fair enough. Try and lockpick. This isn't the hardest thing to lockpick. Gets us. While obscured, gain bonus AC. Who needs bonus AC? Who can possibly be obscured? Honestly? It's on you for now. We've also got another ring. What was this? A jumping ring. Give it to Shadowheart. Why not? I think that's that. One thing which does have me interested. That damaged pillar that I can attack. Why am I able to attack it? I'm keeping some distance in case it blows up. Right, just in case, because it might go towards the entrance or whatever. If there's a chain of explosions. No? Nothing? Was it just set dressing? I think maybe. Yeah, because we've got other damaged pillars about as well. Alright, make my way out. Remember, actually cast some spells in preparation. Mage armor. There we are. I would then want probably Shadowheart.
I'm ready.
If you do, I'm gonna say a level 3 mage, 10 extra health for everyone.
Nothing hurts anymore.
That should help.
Never wanted the easy path.
Could now go into here. We've got apparently a marker for the Mason's Guild, which we did want to explore. Still stuff up in this direction though, and probably stuff down there. So we're going to hold off on going in that direction for the moment. And can we explore over here easily enough? We could. I'm mostly just hoping I can find my way to some kind of other waypoint. There's only currently the one there. Which I'll not lie, isn't the most useful. Continuing on in this sort of a direction. Seems to be where I've not currently been. We walked past this way with whatever his name. We've also failed survival checks. I think that's probably something was buried. So that's alright. Can I jump up this? That's a bit too high. Ah, there's that for now. Does, however, look like siege equipment. From presumably someone trying to siege Moonrise Tower, right? I mean, what would they be sieging it for? We're trying to get to Ketheric? Was this prior to Ketheric, maybe? Not sure. There doesn't really look to be anything up there, however.
Ballistas, siege engines. Little old-fashioned too. 100 years? More?
It's apparently quite old siege equipment.
What's
We do have a
inside?
chest. Alright. It's worth coming up here. We get, you know, maybe not worth coming up here. It's a couple of arrows. It's something, you know. This doesn't look like it's going to benefit me, but I might be able to jump over, save a little bit of time. Got an outhouse. I mean, I can sit on it. Anything in this building? There's apparently a chest. Yearning for the moon. What's just changed in our fair town? The moon used to shine so brightly here. They all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like such darkness now. I must watch the moon in secret from my window, or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Reichland. I'm guessing that's meaning this used to be like a Sloonite enclave then. There used to be a lot more of people. So it mentioned there was the stash hidden away. So presumably Sloonite people were kind of hunted at a point. I wouldn't be too sure. Anyway, I do notice we've got this. I'll wait. Drop a quick save, so having a good bit of wandering around. Then we keep on heading up. Let's drop to save for us. What have we got?
No fun. All I wanted was to play.
Oh. I'm able to see invisible things, but there's not anyone there. You on about the dead Githyanki? Were they the one who wasn't fun? Oh. Ah. Okay. There's an Oliver.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
I mean... It's pretty unusual magic. What is this? Apparently I have advantage in trying to figure it out. Did manage to succeed.
Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole. Something ancient and oddly sad.
I mean... Yeah, no place for a child here,
Of course I am.
really.
Now you're going to play with me or not?
I mean, sure. I'll play.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win.
Okay, let's have a go.
Get ready,
then.
and no cheating.
I mean, he's just gone there.
I want to have a word.
Hello.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
I mean, do you want to play some more then?
Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Family worries me.
Better be cautious. Don't mind if I do.
Where's Astarion? Did you leave him behind? I think we did accidentally. What I'm gonna do
My faith protects me.
is... Okay, we can't teleport you away right now. In which case,
No time to dally.
run around over here. We're supposed to not get caught. I don't know if they want me dead, but I don't think they're
Quiet
necessarily
as a cloaker.
friendly. The strongest daddy ever. And the best mummy ever. Saw he ran off in this direction, didn't he? Okay, Farah and Shadowheart should be fine to just hang around over there. I can go invisible.
Can't slow down.
They are rather slow moving. He's over there. I see him. If I do a dash, because I just need to catch up to him.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Darkness is my home.
And Farah, can you just hide?
Cloak and dagger.
Like,
My
move you
faith.
very slightly, Shadowheart.
Speak quickly.
Everything is clear. I have something to ask.
Found you.
You're
Hello.
good at this. Are you sure you
Please
didn't
stop
cheat?
combat.
But I can't let you think me a bad sport. Here's your prize. You'll need it.
There you go. Pass without a trace. That went better than I thought it would. You nearby companions are better at stealth checks. That's not great, but not terrible. Now, Astarion, you've gotten lost. Come up here for us, please. Yeah, this isn't stealing. Stuffed owlbear, Dad's axe apparently killed her. Alright. Well, regardless, let's open up the chest. I do know more about that child. We're not going to learn it, though. Not in this campaign. Mental inhibition. When a foe fails saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. That's quite good, that, for Shadowheart. That is actually really good. What do you currently have, Shadowheart? Where did that ring go? There it is. Jump. I don't think we need. There we go. Problem solved. Not really a problem,
How
but
many die
you
today?
get it.
How many die tomorrow?
How about you,
Not
kid?
back
Do you
to
any
blow,
more?
are you? Nobody likes a bad winner. I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out.
No,
Swift as
no
my
more
feet
from
can
the
carry
kid.
me.
Alright. Map says that bit's done. There's possibly something over there. So I guess that's where we're headed next. Just try and go for that way. We'll just follow the camera this time. Quick drink while they move. I've got... was that up here? I think so. Yeah. What exactly did we, like, potentially miss? Because it looks like it's not even in the dark area, particularly. That looks like the boundary of this is where it starts becoming worse. Somewhere up here. It's not really much. I won't lie, I thought there might be more. There's like a dead ox. There's a chest. It's apparently locked. Start in. Off you go. Give that a lockpick, will you? Give yourself a bonus. 31. Yeah, we're pretty safe in that. I think send all of that to Dave.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What path lies
Also, I should drink a potion. There we go. No, we could probably drink some elixirs as well. What elixirs could be useful? Better AC. We're fine in that regard, I think. Sort by types, you can get any others interesting to come out. Got... yeah, those two are both nice.
Trust no one.
I think Astarion I'd be tempted to give Bloodlust Elixir to, but
I have such a headache.
for now I think we're fine.
At the ready.
I think we're fine. Right, looks of it, that's all we have in this area. Unless there might be something down there. Head that way. This is where we sent the goblin and the dog, right? Or the goblin sent the dog. I sent the goblin. Yeah, there he is.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
But managed to surprise him. It was a hyena, not a dog.
What's next, I wonder?
They are both very, very low health. Let's do this. There we go. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of experience. I want to get a level and then I'll probably end the stream. I don't know why I climbed up here in order to get down, but there is a chest apparently. Starion's still trying to... you can stop that, Brendan. Is there something down there? I mean, there's a chest. Also seeing, is that like something blue there? Yeah, there's things hiding. They're gonna ambush me if I let them. Alright, fair enough. Starion, lockpick this for us. Anything good?
Easy.
I really don't need to add that guidance. I'm fine. Why am I even bothering to do that? Torches. Healing's alright. Vigilance is pretty good. Invisibility. Sure.
Let's move.
Can I from up here? Yeah, do a fireball onto, say, you. Apparently, yes. Ah, but they just heal back up. just like keep doing this. They don't seem to be aware of what I'm up to, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. When they're trying to get to me, I'm succeeding in stealth apparently. There we go. You know, the fact I killed one of them, I'm quite happy about. That's pretty successful, that. Astarion, I'd like you to apparently have disadvantage because it's too dark. It's a shame. Could you just like step slightly like round the side to here? There we are.
I thirst for combat.
Farah, I'd like you to jump down
Understood.
slightly. Just want you to be at the forefront.
On your command.
Fairness. I could still do ranged attacks. So might as well try. Then go over to a melee weapon.
Miss this.
Is he still too dark? Apparently so. Just make a regular attack. We've got one level up. I don't know if we've got any more yet. The vicious mockery on you.
Need to stay focused. On I go.
I think it should be safe to do one of these. Bit of damage and mental fatigue is what I was hoping on.
Come on, can't stay idle.
And yeah, I've been doing a bunch of fireballs, so I don't really get much. These guys are largely running after us. They do like to group up. You're trying to construct Shadowheart. She made a save. Are you also going to try and construct? Yes, but you're going to succeed. That is a shame. You're too dark as well, yeah. That's a shame. That is. In which case... Are you too dark? You're not. I'm worried when Farah's too close, but... I think we can use...
They're dying for me. All of them.
Dave to help her. So she can move. Run back up.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Fresh orders?
Farah, move a bit further away.
This is good.
Shadowheart, that one's now very close to death. Just target this guy as well. There we are. Good bit of damage.
Go for the throat.
And then your turn. Again, you can do your ranged attacks, can't you? Crit is nice. Apparently don't get to do Divine Smite on a ranged attack, but I guess it makes sense. Take a little step down.
That's macabre.
Vicious Mockery, because this guy has mental fatigue, is more likely to hit. There we are. Constrict is annoying, but you got it off, sadly. You are apparently fine to shoot with a sneak attack, so go for it. Are try and Vicious Mockery this guy. Go for concentration. The camera is really zoomed out. I have not seen it this far zoomed out before. Huh. It's quite cool, that. I'm gonna attempt to not zoom it back in because I don't think it's supposed to zoom up to here. Okay, sure. Have a zap of you. Ah, it's gone back in. That's a shame.
Behold, the dance of death.
Are you weak to fire or anything? No. I was worried he might be resistant to fire, so honestly, I'm happy enough that he's just not resistant.
My victims await.
You can make ranged attacks, although... Actually, you could make a melee attack if you've got range. Which you apparently don't, so never mind. Ranged attacks is. We're gonna keep a distance. I don't like these guys. Apparently got a crit. Saves of Constrict, that is good. I think from here, we're done. That's us. Got levels up for everyone but Shadowheart, apparently. They're 4 XP away. How do you manage that?
Very well.
How do you become 4 XP away from a level? Can we get 4 XP from doing anything? I mean, this chest, maybe? Not really. Get a nice knife necklace. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Maybe I like go find a new location. I'll walk to the Mason's Guild. I think it wants me to go down here. Get in the right direction, doesn't it? Yeah, because that'd be this building here. Just want to get the last UXP for Shadowheart. Walk over there. Brilliant. That'll do.
Let's get going.
Quite a distance to walk. Got barricades that we could destroy. Don't really want to though. Got a waypoint. Does that not level her up? No? Okay, let's go find the Mason's Guild. Should just be in here, right? That looks like it.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's Guild.
There's a person.
Corpses on display.
Hello. Who are you?
Someone didn't agree.
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
Gods, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
That was an infernal kind of thing then. What on earth was that about? I don't know. Is that relevant to anyone?
Something over there.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures. A pile of crushed bones of varying
Something
shapes,
odd.
sizes,
Can't do anything with
and
it.
creatures.
Anything in here to murder? Like a little rat or anything? No? How did I get 4 XP?
Seems simple
There's
enough.
this hatch. I know this exists. Is this it? No.
What's hiding here?
There's a wooden trunk. There's a conspicuous looking wall.
What's that?
Starring, you able to lockpick a wall? Starring, you've gotten lost again, haven't you? No, I guess I accidentally pressed the level up button. Stop that for now. Gonna level everyone up together.
Hello. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Lockpick this, give guidance. It's somewhat difficult on this. But we're fine.
Moving.
Note from the Mason. Congratulate on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. I mean, that almost definitely looks like a trap if I try to open the chest. If we're waiting for thieves,
That might be worth
I'm
a
not
look.
going to investigate that. Yeah. I have a feeling that wall's going to fall down and then there's going to be some kind of fireball shooting trap or something like that. It's always fireballs. Always is this.
Mind never quiet.
So send Dave first.
Have I been this way before?
What's all this about? I mean, I've noticed there's that. Yeah. Okay, we were somewhat hiding, but there are people here. Starry, I'm gonna want your light if these are shadowy people. So I'll do ranged attacks, but then I'll have to go over to our melee weapon. Wraith and various shadows. Okay. Mockery the Wraith. That'll be a good one. And then probably try and focus it down. Astarion does a lot of good damage. Then go over to this, so we've got a source of light. These guys are made of shadow.
Finish this. Moving.
I think just because of the numbers we're up against. Do Spirit Guardians. I'm assuming we're gonna try and get
Wonder if this is worth the cost.
Then with you, it's probably worth using a spell. Ice Storm might be good here. Although I should have checked the resistances. They're made of shadow. Yeah, they're resistant to most things. Fair enough. Ice was one of the things that was fine enough to use. You conceal yourself in the shadows, fair enough. Can I make a bit of a jump over to here?
We should have minions for such tasks.
You're right, we should have minions. Also, I fell over on the ice. That's not ideal. Ah, that was worth trying. Range strength is personal. Jesus, how do you do so much damage? I don't know. I did a lot more damage than I feel it should have against them, fact, just there. Ah, well. I'd need to have advantage, which I do not have, but if I do that, I now can make an attack. There we go.
Where do I go from here?
I think I'd like to hit both of you with a shocking blast. There we are. We can now walk away as we like.
Need to find a way forward.
And yeah, end there for a moment. Try and get the review. Didn't get rid of them. It's alright. Walk slightly up to them. Make a jump over there. We've got our level up. Do I... In fact, were you resistant to necrotic? Yes, you're immune in fact. Do a Sacred Fire. There we go. assuming you're going to like teleport in down here. Concentration was broken is a shame, but it did well for while it lasted. And Farah, please drink a potion. I didn't mean for you to fall down. That wasn't good when that happened. What do we do here? Order of protection, we need to get back up. So I'm not really able to walk very far. Just lay on hands for myself. Take a step back here. I'm doing equal damage of both, so I might as well do a range attack. We miss. That's a shame. Can get a mockery though. Mockery is good. Back over to a melee weapon. Run in this direction slightly, because it helps reveal things. Did want Sacred Fire.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Think for this, just because this is a bit of an annoying fight potentially. Use up some sorcery points, because I often don't use them.
Breathe deep and move.
Can I get an angle? I can. Decent bit of damage on both, not best, not worst. Shadows somewhere up there. I don't know quite where they are, but I'm sure they'll appear at some point. I accidentally almost walked and took an opportunity attack, but we didn't. I'm safe. There we are. I think this should be a kill. At which point, I can then use a cunning action to try and dash over here. That guy is now revealed. Doesn't know about Astarian's there, but we've revealed him. Radiating Orb and Mental Fatigue. That is very nice.
No choice but to keep going.
Firebolt might be a kill from Lucky. No, we got a low roll. Think though, we should be done here. There we are. Yeah. Is there any more like hidden passages to look out for? Yes, apparently so. We've got our level ups though. That's what I cared about.
You sensed this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. You didn't even care who won, so long as it ended. Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape. A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be. Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more.
Cursed
Assuming then this was the Masons. Hopefully things change, forms are slowly through and through, or so I believe. Perhaps Kefric only converted from Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. Turned to Shar, it beggars belief. Okay, so he used to be Selûne, he became Shar. Alright. It's like the polar opposite, right? That seems like a weird way to go about it. Kefric's Justiciars are growing greater in number, and more determined to rout out any traces of Selûne in Wraithlin. How do we think this town's built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while just the seers gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil. Or maybe worse. But he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Time is now. Kefric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they'll be wiped out. All of them. Didn't ask how? I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have that Kefric now. They'll make short work.
With haste.
This is locks. That's a bit annoying.
There are traps.
It's also trapped. I don't have any trap defusing kits. I really need to find some. But yeah, namely, there's this over here. I need to like a perception check for this. Maybe. I'm gonna light the candles. Oh no, there's a button. Never mind. A button is easier. Also, Moonrise dying.
Someone's marked a spot at the base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
Yeah, a spot was marked. Is there like a cache, maybe? Could be. Take all the potions, though. Make our way out. I think there's not really anything left in here. Unless we loot the trapped chest, which I'd rather not. I'd rather not, like, activate a trap. Which means, if I go back to Town Portal, I'll do my level ups, and I'll leave it here. Made some decent progress. Everything aside from the town itself has been, like, investigated. Which is good. Okay. I gain a new spell. What would I want? Light, I was thinking could have been useful there, but not convinced. Wall of Fire? Could be a fun one, but it's a concentration. I'd rather not get concentration. Stone Skin's alright. It is another concentration, but it's alright. I mean, Fireball's just good. Could take a very basic one, like Ice Knife. None of these immediately seem too interesting, so I'm going to take a counter spell. I think it's useful to have. Then in here, Dual Wielder. I can use 2-weapon fighting, even if weapons aren't light. Gain bonus AC while wielding a melee weapon in both hands. Cannot dual wield 2-handed weapons. This is something I want. I've had my eyes on that for a while. I had other things more important to get first, like being able to play an instrument, so but no, this is a good one. Shadowheart, you have Divine Strike Necrotic. You can do once per turn. Deal additional necrotic damage with a melee attack. Don't intend to do melee, but could be of use. And here, what would I want? Advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration, I think. She has a few concentrations that do tend to get interrupted somewhat frequently. And Farah, I think I know what I want for you. And it's going to be an interesting one, if it's what I'm thinking of. Let's see, if I remember it correctly. Yes. Gain advantage on opportunity attacks. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. I already have opportunity attacks with advantage due to my weapon. But them not being able to move when I have a long-reaching weapon means they come within range. Due to my other one, Polar Master, I poke them, they then stop moving. They can't get to me for a melee attack. That's very useful, potentially. I can also use a reaction to make an attack against an enemy who's trying to attack an ally who's within my range. I think it's a good comp. Starion, you're looking very fancy in that outfit. I do like that on you. Especially with the cloak. I don't know what I want for him. That's my biggest issue now. Give me an instrument. It's like the least useful one. I'm not doing that. I don't know what he wants. Like, mobile is quite useful. Like, being able to move without taking an opportunity attack, but I already kind of have that from if I do my melee sneak attack, I believe. Make him lucky. Gives him advantage on attack rolls he otherwise wouldn't have it on. He's already incredibly likely to hit someone. What do I want? It's not going to dual wield ever. Defensive duelist is nice. We still have him doing that. I'd honestly quite like to give him a shield, but he's not proficient. Bunch of these would let him use a shield. Shield Master. Doesn't give him proficiency. Never mind. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Honestly, bonus initiative is quite nice. Just have him always acting first. I think will be worth it. And yes, now that I can have a second thing, I'm going to equip this in my other hand. Should give me an extra AC as well, right? Yeah, it does. Looks a little bit silly with 2 stabs. But, all in all, that's going to be useful. So now it means I benefit from having this, which +1 weapon enhancement, very nice. It doesn't really apply to spells, I don't think. But yeah, Ray of Frost, lovely to have as an extra cantrip. We should be fine if we just do that for hotbar. I do think I like the idea of inflicting chilled. We also have this. Bonus to spell saves and attack rolls. Also comes with a acid arrow per long rest. Quite good. Not amazing, but it's quite good. Yeah, that should be all for now. We've got, I think, a fair few things to do in the town. There's another area after that, going to investigate the relic Kefric was looking for. So yeah, we're making some solid progress here, and I'm curious to see what happens being the Dark Urge, because we don't really have, yeah, the Harpers to side with now. Which is what I did in my own playthrough with my friends. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. That's all for the moment. I hope you've all enjoyed. I very much have enjoyed myself, and I'll see you about. Bye for now.